3 days of fighting. All of humanity eradicated after 3 days of one-sided fighting. Metropolitan areas and military bases were the first to go. We fled out of urban areas, but their probes were thorough. 1 second I was walking to find shelter, the next moment I wasn't. I was in a meadow that was greener than any place I'd seen before. It stretched beyond my sight and was full of people. Some looked like people who I could have known, people who would have been fleeing. Others looked like they've been here much longer. Soldiers who looked like historical reenactors. World War II soldiers from multiple nations. Soldiers that looked like they were out of the 1800s. Soldiers that looked like belonged in medieval or Renaissance festivals. Someone grabbed me, we started moving. Then there was a brilliant white light. We were in a city. Wasn't sure which, not one I'd been to before. But aliens were everywhere. I hadn't seen one before, not sure anyone had, just their probes. No idea how many types were there, but it looked like a dozen different species. Some were the size of a house pet, others larger than bus. They all seemed to freeze and look in our direction. I looked at the people surrounding me, taking them in for the time since the field. A lot of people, but scattered among us military personnel. It looked like Call of Duty or Battlefield, just because of the randomness of militaries they appeared to belong to. Looking beyond my immediate group, I saw people with swords and shields, bows and arrows. Then I saw fire, coming from the ground, what looked like people and demons running out of the fire and towards the aliens. Nearby a tree uprooted and started walking towards the aliens. Small humans with butterfly wings fluttered with the tree. A brilliant white light emerged from the sky and winged humans with swords were attacked the fleeing aliens from above. Every time a fire happened, what looked to me to be a fire spirit would form from it. Lightning strikes coming down and erupting any time a small group of aliens would attempt to rally and mount a defense. We wiped the aliens from the earth. Then there was a flash and I was back in the meadow. The soldiers went back to training with their peers. I saw a bunch of other lost people like myself. They were standing around a well. Looking into the well, I could see the earth, and thought sadly how humanity was wiped from it. But then I saw a spark of life. People were put back, not a lot, but a few from each field, part of the sky, or fiery pit they rose from to reclaim the earth. With that I left the well to train with the nearest group. If the world was ever attacked again, I'd be ready to defend it.